Remember last episode when the sun was shining brightly, we had 2 wins and everything was going brilliantly? Well, forget that. It's all thunderstorms, lightning and all hell has broken loose, and we've lost the last 3 games. Welcome to Conquering the Euro, Episode 4, Season 1. I suppose if you laugh, it's better than crying. Hello there everyone, and welcome to Episode 4 of Season 1 of our Foot Manager 2019 save with Liverpool in Conquering the Euro. And today, we take on Lokomotiv Moscow in the Champions League and Everton in the Merseyside Derby in a world where Southampton top the Premier League table unbeaten after 9. With, let's remind ourselves, Mark Hughes in charge, which I find hilarious. But the most hilarious bit is, again, you're better laughing than crying, is the fact we've lost our last 3 games. The last episode, we beat Galatasaray and Chelsea in brilliant fashion. But since then, we've won 1 of our last 5. We beat Bournemouth in the League Cup. That was our last win to date. So it's our last win in nearly a month. We beat them. Salah scored, but Joshua King closed that one out. But it was due to a Lewis Cook miss and 5 out of 5 for our team that we won that one on the famous ABBA method, which the Carabao Cup now uses. Then we went to Southampton and we drawn that one 0-0. We had the same fortune with Cardiff, and we have a few weird games, so you just can't get on target. Then we played Dortmund in our second game of the Champions League, and it looked all good to be 6 points from 6 as Firmino scored just before half-time. But then Dortmund impacted on us. Paco Alcacer, is it? Scored the first goal for them. And then with 15 seconds to go, Marco Reus scored. And then that kind of started the whole issue. Leicester beat us 2-0. Salah picked up an injury. And then Bournemouth had just beat us 2-1. Despite the fact that Firmino scored first, we had a complete meltdown. And we lost that game. But now we're playing against Moscow and Everton. Here is what the respective tables look like. So we've lost 1 and won 1 in the Champions League. Dortmund have obviously beat us and Moscow so far. And in the Premier League, we're 9 points off the top of the table in a world where Chelsea are in 13th, Tottenham are in 10th, and ourselves and Arsenal occupy 9th and 8th. So it's a very jumbled Premier League table still only after 9 games. So I wouldn't worry about that too much. Just as long as we win our next few games, which will come against Everton, Crystal Palace and West Ham, which I reckon we could probably get at least 2 wins from 3. And then going into the Christmas period, we have a really exciting period, which will definitely be dominated with videos all around with Tottenham, Galatasaray, Newcastle, Man City, Wolves, Dortmund, Arsenal and Manchester United, all within the space of a month. The reason why we've been struggling though, it's not a complete one, but again, it's the injuries. Firmino's still out, we've got Lovren out and Shaqiri that are still out. So that leaves us a bit of a lacklustre squad. But the squad that started today's game against Lokomotiv Moscow, we've got Becker in goal, with Alexander-Arnold, Matip, Van Dijk and Robertson at the back. We're playing Matip purely because actually I've just realised, well, he's a better player than Gomez, and because he's got a low injury risk. Naby Keita and James Milner occupy the midfield. James Milner having the second best last 5 games of the club, apart from Sadio Mane. We've got Sadio Mane himself, Alana and Salah on the attacking midfield. And then, of course, Daniel Sturridge is our option up front today as we welcome the Russian team, Lokomotiv Moscow, to Anfield for the 4th episode of Conquering the Euro. Excuse me while I drink my drink. It is 9:30 at night and I haven't had much to drink today. So let me just quench my thirst a little bit by having a drink of water. But yeah, a few players that looked to switched off there, but Sturridge is motivated. Has played that. He did actually start very, very well. Credit to him. We've gone a little bit quickly. Just a tad quickly. We don't want to be that quick because it'll be a little bit tricky to commentate, I do feel, if we're going that quick. We're going, Mane, Salah, goal. So it get a bit boring, that one. But that might mean the video will be a lot quicker, but it might be a bit of a disaster in terms of that. But we're battling today for our first win in 4. And Moscow have nearly just took the league. I'm not going to call them Lokomotiv Moscow throughout the game. I'm just going to call them Moscow, or Moscow, because it makes it a lot easier rather than calling them that. But Man City are also playing Moscow, which makes it very confusing. So Spartak are playing against City, with Lokomotiv playing against us. We've had 5 shots so far in the first 20 minutes, but nothing coming of them. 6 shots now. And I was just speaking before I got interrupted by that chance for them, that Sturridge is a player that's very pivotal for us. He's just come off the ball. Sturridge is a player who's big for us. It's a lovely curving shot from Salah. We keep getting interrupted. This is unbelievable. But Sturridge is a player for us who can be very good, I do feel, because, as you see, he scored 2 in the last episode for us against Chelsea. So he's a proven good player, but he always blows hot and cold. It seems that our whole squad is blowing hot and cold at the minute. And, in fact, it's blowing very, very cold, as you can see, by the fact that we've lost the last 3 games and we haven't won in 4, and that could be stretched to 5 today. But we're doing well. We've had 5 shots on target so far. We've had the domination in terms of possession, but albeit 51-49. But will this be the first goal of the game? Because Alexander Arnold with a free kick, not a corner. What am I on about? But that's a very good free kick. Just curves off the post. I've actually changed my free kick and corner taker now to reflect the actual decent takers in the squad. But Milner's header just goes over the bar. So 2 very close chances we've seen in the last few minutes of Alexander Arnold's free kick and Milner's header there. But apparently a brilliant first half, unfortunately with no goals though. So we're going to tell the players that, look, let's go and grab out the goal. The players aren't really too fussed by that one. But I couldn't really say we played badly. I mean, we had 18 shots in that first half. So you could say that we've been a bit, well, we haven't taken our chances and wasteful. But to be honest, we've had 7 on target. So it's been more the goalkeeper, I'd say, than our poor shooting. I'll tell you something, sometimes water is very underrated. I could drink water all day sometimes. I mean it. But it doesn't half send you to the loo. Anyway, Salah's in the box. He shoots. What on earth happened there? Well, we're going to get a replay on that one on director mode. Actually, we're going to have it behind the goal. And it might stutter a bit. It might lag. I apologise. But I just want to see what on earth's happened. The first own goal for us. Oh my God. I remember him. Vedran Korluka. He used to play for Tottenham, didn't he? Blimey. What a blast from the past. But let's have a look what happened here. Apologies if it's laggy. Sturridge put it to Salah. Salah tried to tap it into the box. It then came off Korluka. And the goalkeeper didn't really know what to do. Well, I'm not complaining. We're 1-0 up here against Moscow. And hopefully, it's not a short-lasting lead, which is what it could possibly be. But luckily, Kate's won the ball back. Now it's with Daniel Sturridge, who technically got the assist for the last goal. And now Salah, who technically scored the last goal. Can he get on the score sheet? Not quite. It's been saved, but he can't hold on to it. Milner back into the mixer for Mane. Lallana gets it, though, and it's counter-attack now for Moscow. But luckily, that one is cleared out. Nearly at the hour mark here at Anfield, and I have to say, we're playing quite well. Albeit, we've had an own goal against, but I feel like we're in for some luck. And as you can see, the players are absolutely shattered. So we're going to bring... Oh, no, we're not going to bring Solanke. We're going to bring Henderson on for Keita. We're going to bring Alexander Arnold off for Klein. Unfortunately, we've not really got much in terms of options in the attack. But where can Wijnaldum play in the attack? Because it does say he can play somewhere in the attack. Left attacking midfield. So we'll play him instead of Mane. He's on the lowest condition, so it just kind of makes sense. We'll change him to a Trequartista and put you as advanced playmaker on... We'll put you on attack. And then we'll put you both on defending duties. We've got just over 20 minutes left here, so it would be nice for us to win a match. I'll tell you what's so ironic. The fact that we've had such a bad few games, yet we haven't lost a game on camera yet. I do find that absolutely bonkers. But there's always a first for everything. As I was just about to say, as Moscow nearly scored there. There's always a first for everything. But I feel like today, if we win against Moscow, then it definitely gives us some good footing going into our game against Everton. The only worry is that this team is shattered, and there's hardly any depth due to the injuries. So this could easily be with a team that plays against Everton and could be absolutely shattered by the time that game is played. But Lallana to Sturridge! But it's offside. Gutted, disallowed straight away. And no goal. It's been disallowed. That's a real shame. But still, a good pass from Lallana nonetheless. Why is it not showing it in 2D Classic now? Oh well. Lallana put it forward. Sturridge is just offside. That's quite unfortunate. We'll change the camera to 2D Classic. But there's 15 minutes left. So we're going to go back to counter-attacking. Tell the players to tighten up. It is cautious now. There's no such thing as counter-attacking. That's the tactic, not the mentality. Pardon me. But tell the players to tighten up. And hopefully that should work. Henderson to Lallana. Pardon me there. Klein. Lallana. To Milner. Good build-up play this is. Nice pass from Milner. Doesn't quite make it anywhere though. But good idea. It won't be such a good pass though if it leads to a goal for them. But Matip, good stuff from Matip. Clears it straight back. In fact, with their direct passing style, Farfan's on the wing. He puts it into Eder. And what is the goalkeeper doing? What is Alisson doing there? It's one each. What is Alisson doing? Oh, dear. Well, it wasn't such a good pass from Milner, because effectively that caused the goal. But what was he doing? What was number 26 doing? Robertson first off. But what on earth is he doing here? He's thinking it's coming to number 9. Completely forgets that Eder's there, and he puts it in the back of the net, and that's just too easy. Now, the risk is, do we go attacking and risk losing, or do we take the draw? We're going to have to go attacking. All or nothing, I suppose. But if we lose now, I look like a right fool. But I think it is going to end one each, but we have got one last corner. Salah into the box. Matip, Van Dijk, and it's in the back of the net for the defender. Van Dijk, get in there. We've surely just seen a winner now. We're going to go into contain, or very defensive, just to make sure that we close out this game. But what hurt us against Dortmund has helped us here. We've got a late winner, a lovely header from Matip. Forward to Van Dijk, and Van Dijk gets what should be the winning goal. 29 shots we've had today. Fair play to the Moscow defence, but we do deserve this win, I think. We've had a lot of shots. We've played very well. The clear-cut chances have been 2-1 in terms of they've had 2. We've had 2 and they've had 1. So it's all just and worth it and completely fair. But I'll take that. The first win in a while, it looks like Moscow could easily be knocked out. They've lost all 3 of their first games. And that looks a lot better for us. Robertson launched the ball forward, back to their goalkeeper, and that should be it now. Matip puts it forward to Lallana. Nothing really happening though there. Lallana to Sturridge. Can we get a late goal? Henderson. Still Henderson. Back to Klein. Is he going to call the whistle there? He doesn't actually. Klein puts it into the box, straight to their goalkeeper, and that should be it now. He's blown the whistle. What a game that was. 2-1, and straight on now. I think we're back at Anfield again for the Merseyside Derby. We've gone across Stanley Park to Goodison Park for the Merseyside Derby. Only one change for this game. Nathaniel Klein comes in for Alexander Arnold, who is on the bench. We put a few youngsters on the bench today because actually we still haven't got our players back who are injured. We've put Curtis Jones on the bench, who can come forward and play as an attack midfielder and can potentially replace Lallana later on into the match. And also we brought Chiravella in, who's another option at central midfield. I've just thought, well, you know, we need some more depth on the bench. And I thought, you know what? Let's go and put a few youngsters on the bench. It seems that it'll be worthwhile, and hopefully it will end up being worthwhile. As you can see, after 10 games, Southampton still top of the table. That is just absolutely unbelievable. We're going to go counter-attacking today because we're away from home. And I'm a bit superstitious, so I do feel that, well, not superstitious, but I believe in sticking to values of attacking at home, counter away from home, and all the home advantage. I'm very superstitious about all that, so we're going to keep to that. Very good aerial ability there for Sturridge. You could have just made a chance, potentially. Milner to Lallana. Let's see how we get on. Back to Van Dijk. Interesting to see. Out wide to Klein. This is good. We're keeping the ball to Salah. To Lallana. Under pressure there. But back to Van Dijk again. I don't quite know what we're going to do. Maybe go wide to Robertson? No. Van Dijk's took the run himself. To Milner. Maybe trying to make some space. I don't know. Milner's lost the ball. But straight back to Mane. Mane to Keita. Keita to Mane. Mane shoots. Oh, it's just over the bar. You can see what the player's trying to do there. Make a shot from somewhere. Get a bit of space. But unfortunately, we couldn't quite do that. But counter-attacking run at the moment, it seems to actually dominating the game. But that can change very quickly. It's 50-50 in terms of possession. We've had more possession, more shots, beg your pardon. But that could all change very quickly again. Everything can change quickly. It's football. Salah to Milner to Keita. The only stat that matters, though, of course, is the final result. Lallana to Robertson to Mane. Mane on the wing. Gets past number 23, I believe that's Coleman. Mane has a deflected shot and it's just straight at Jordan Pickford. I'm going to try and get the players to maybe run at the defence a bit more, because I do feel that potentially they're not running as much as they could be. So we're going to be going a bit more direct in terms of passing. Hit early crosses, get into the box. That seems wise. We're also going to go a bit wider in terms of our attacking width. See how we can get on. Try and pose more of a threat. That's never Arturo Vidal. Oh, it's Elias Vidal. I was about to say, is it Arturo Vidal who plays for Bayern Munich as a centre mid? I was about to say, if they'd got him, that's absolutely crazy. Klein to Milner. Lallana. Milner. Milner on the ball to Mane. Mane to Milner. Good double that. He's like Laurel and Hardy. Keita out on the wing. Not quite, though. But Richarlison's made a bit of a mistake there. But actually, the pressure hasn't got to Pickford because he's put it straight to St. Chosson, who, to be honest, isn't being marked by number 4, Van Dijk. But luckily, they make a mistake and it's back to Milner Salah. Very much end-to-end football on for in this game is so far. But no goal to break the lead deadlock just yet. I'm going to say it again. This could happen. This could change quickly. Gomez, again, this is poor from us. St. Chosson to Vidal. It's going to be a goal for Everton here. I can feel it. Vidal into the box. Richarlison. And that's just poor from us. That is poor. Yeah. How are we going to do this? Pass, just change the attacking width. Focus the play down, maybe down the middle actually. An underlap. Go a bit more in terms of more direct passing. No, we want higher tempo. God. Not run at the defence. Not be more expressive. Just get on with it basically. That's what we want to do. Extremely wide. Yeah, in transition. Distribute quickly. Distribute to the playmakers. I think that's all we can do. But that's the first half called time on. It's 50-50 though in the first half. So I'd say that we've been a little bit unlucky, but I feel to have the full effect on the players. Got to have quite a nasty team talk to get the point over to the players. Because bear in mind, if we lose this match, we've then lost, I think, the last 3 in the Premier League, which is never a good sign because we're going to start falling down that table. And it's always a worrying one, especially with a top club, when you have to start scrolling down to get to the club. But never mind that, because Van Dijk's just scored. Not. If you weren't on the video, you certainly clicked back on then, didn't you? But Van Dijk hasn't scored. Mane on a 6 rating, hence why he's on the red on the bench. So I'll tell you what, we're going to make a few changes. We're going to bring those 2 youngsters on. Why not? We're going to bring Curtis Jones on as a sad shadow striker. And we're going to bring Chiravella on for Milner. Just put a bit of youth in. You know, at the end of the day, it's really not going to hurt. We'll bring him on as a Carlisle. I don't want another playmaker in the team, even though we haven't got one now. Full-back, wing-back on support. And we're also going to bring... No, we'll leave it as it is for the moment. We'll play you, though, as a box-to-box. Change you around and put you on attack as well. But keep the full-backs very much defensive full-backs. Okay, let's go then. Let's see what we can do. We're going to get to attacking. Try and just push forward now because we need a goal. There's nothing else about it. We obviously need a goal. We need to get on with it. We can't really share... Oh, kidding me? Please don't say that that's just scrapped the team instructions. I don't think it has. But there's still playing time here. I want to go on attacking and tell the players to push forward, which is exactly what we're going to do. What can we do with 20 minutes left? Surely we can't lose the Merseyside Derby. That's the biggest game of the season so far in terms of our pride. We're going to have to bring Solanke on for storage. Ken, it's not the best of striking options, I know that. But so we'll bring him on as a complete forward. See how he gets on. But really, there should be something going on. Can we make a chance? I haven't seen us had a chance since that early shot that Mane had. Can we make a late equaliser? Van Dijk to Salah. Salah on the ball. Salah wide to Klein. Klein. Oh, it's poor from Klein. But no, he doesn't get another chance because Richarlison's nicked the ball straight away off him. Calvert-Lewin. Just keep to your men, guys. Calvert-Lewin to Vidal. It's going to be 2-0, I just know it. Robertson is passed through from Brazil into Richarlison. That's 2-0. Oh, my God. It's not good enough, is it? Deary me. I genuinely thought, and you know what? We'll go and win both of the games on camera. We won them against Moscow, and I thought, yeah, let's go and keep that unbeaten streak on camera. But obviously Everton don't want us to. Chiravella, back to Van Dijk. He holds up play a bit. Well, I don't want to hold up play. I want to just go route 1. Kate to Solanke. Poor pass from Solanke. Matip to Salah. Possibly we need 2 men up front, but because we haven't got Firmino, in fact, we don't have a second striking option. Lovely ball to Jones to Salah. Oh, actually, no. Curtis Jones gets the assist. The young Curtis Jones, I thought, why don't you just have a shot, you fool? But apparently, yeah, well, apparently, I can't even get my words out. But apparently, we're back into this game now. We're just going to have to go route 1, aren't we? Just route 1. Shoot on sides, all of that jazz. Yeah, just get on with it. Whipped crosses, potentially. Let's just get on with it. A good assist from Curtis Jones. Good control in the box, actually, from the youngster. Let's have a look how he got on. Salah passed it forward to... passed it back to Van Dijk. Great stuff from Curtis Jones to lose his marker, Andre Gomez. I thought he could have had a shot here. Or potentially squared to Solanke. But no, good thinking. Passed to Salah. Didn't have the easiest of jobs. But got it past the goalkeeper. Now, come on. Can we go into very attacking and encourage the players? Can we get a goal? I don't feel we will, but we've got 5 minutes left. Can we get anything out of this game now? 2 minutes to go. It's not going to happen, is it? Ah, it's a shame. Because I felt like the momentum was very much with us. Jones, we might have one more chance, though. Jones. No. He's blown the whistle, and that's it for the game against Everton. Well, 1 win and 1 loss. It's a little bit better than we've been doing. We've only won 1 in the last 5, so to get a win on the board is very important, but our progress in the Premier League is very much halted at the moment. But nonetheless, if you guys enjoyed that video, make sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts down below, and subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager 2019 content for a while just yet on Conquering the Euro. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I always appreciate you getting to this point of the video. But until the next time, folks, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.